Hey guys, how we doing? And welcome back to Lee's Vlogcast. So today is just a quick video, really. It's just a quick build because it doesn't really warrant a main video in itself. It's a little add-on to the hillside mountain that I built. So I'm going to be building a rustic lamppost. Now I was going to use these steel drinking straws for the lampposts, light columns, whatever you call them, but it really doesn't work. It's too shiny, it's too almost contemporary, and it's really not going to work on this layout. Well, this section of the layout, I wanted a more rustic feel. So I had a rummage around and I found a garden cane, and what I did is I cut a section off which is about the length that I want it to be, bearing in mind a small part will be stuck into the ground. So taking a garden cane, now these are hollowed out, but I cut it in half because there was a blockage in the middle. I tried poking a stick down it and it got to about here and there's a blockage, so I've cut it in half. Now what I'm hoping is that the wires from the lights are going to fit in these grooves. Here are wires, I have a few of them. These are 12 volt or 9 to 12 volt LEDs, and they do work on 5 volts, but they're quite dim, so I tend not to connect these up to the you know, the USB switch, and I'm hoping that these wires will fit inside, and I think they will. That looks good. So I'm going to just solder an extension wire onto the end, and then I'm going to stick this together, and I'll have to think of something to do at the top, because this will just sort of come out here, if you like, so it probably needs something fixing to the top, but maybe just maybe cut a little groove so it comes down, and then a bit of MDF on the top, maybe, don't know. So the first thing to do is to get the soldering on out. I'm not going to film it because I don't want to embarrass myself. My soldering skills are not great. I think I will also, because I don't think there's room to put any tape around the joins because it's quite a narrow slot, I think I will cut this wire a bit shorter so the exposed wire or solder don't rub up together to short. So I'll just trim one a bit. That's very clever, that's very forward thinking for me. Okay, soldering time. Trying to get this as flat as I can. There you go. I don't think I embarrassed myself too much, but please don't criticise. Right, let's see if this will fit in the centre. Okay, that just about fits in. That works really well. So I've just cut a little notch in the top so the light can bend forward, and then what I'm going to do is just get a small piece of MDF, something like that, just to fit over the top somehow. I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to do that, but yeah, okay, so this is going to work. So I think it's going to be really fiddly, so I think I'm going to get some hot glue and just put some dabs of glue in to keep the wire in place. Right, let's put a little dab at the top first of all. Get the first bit in place. And then probably a bit further down. That fits in so nice and tightly. It's almost like I planned it. Okay. This is where it gets fiddly, where my lumpy soldering took over. That bit's in fine. I think we'll move the red wire, get the bulky black bit in. Okay, that's all right. Just a little bit underneath. And now I'm hoping that when I offer up the next piece, it will actually cover it nicely. I think that's going to work. Oh yes, look at that. Bit of super glue on there, join it together. It's looking very rustic. Right, super glue. Right, this is going to be really fiddly. I know it. Okay, here we go. Should have probably used the super glue gel. It maybe wouldn't have dried off so quick, but hopefully I'm going to get this done in time. To go off. This is all very much trial and error. Which often becomes more error than trial. That seems to have stuck all right. It took a bit of time to actually stick, maybe because it was a bit damp from being outside, I don't know, but it seems to be stuck okay now. What I'm going to do now is just put a cap on the top. This little bit of MDF can go on the top, and then so I'll do it up to there. Maybe I've cut that a bit short. I think that'll be right. And then I'll put some side pieces on as well. I don't know how that's going to look. Is that going to look a bit crap? I think it is. How shall I do this? Maybe that'll do, actually. Maybe that will do just by sticking it on there. Don't know. I might end up tweaking this. Let's do that. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Don't think it needs much more than that. Okay, let's get that stuck on, and then we see how it looks. So that top is stuck on. I'm just going to stick a little side piece on just to finish it off. And this is quite good because you can cut this with scissors like that. Just trim the end off this other side. Okay, and then this is going to be fiddly. You're going to have to bear with me because I can't reach up to pause the camera, so I'm just going to let this piece dry, or at least I can take my hand off it, and then I'll go ahead and do the other side. I think that's going to work. I need to trim it down a little bit. I've cut it a bit long as well. There, I think that looks alright, don't you? It's not perfect, but you know, as a rustic lamppost, I think it looks alright. So now I've got the really tricky bit of threading the wire through the layout and connect it up. So I'm going to go and do that, and we'll see if this works. There you go. Well, that looks a lot better than the steel lamp column. It looks rustic and it just fits in with the rest of it. I like that. I mean, the top bit isn't perfect, let's be honest, but it works well, and it's just a simple little thing that, well, costs nothing. It's yet again something I had lying about, and is only the cost of the bulb really. So I might make a few more of these. It's so easy to do. So, well, I hope you found this useful. Hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, click like, click subscribe if you haven't already, blah, blah, blah. And thanks for watching, guys. You all take care, my friends. Bye-bye.